And we are live, I believe. Let me double check. It's been a little while since I've been in the groove of doing beat critiques and even going live in general, so let me just make sure that all of this is working the way that it should be working. We are live on YouTube, and let me check Facebook. And we're live on Facebook. Cool. Let me, yeah, that'll be good. Cool. Let me set this over here. All right. I think all I'm going to do today is just listen to some of these beats that I haven't listened to in a while. Well, I haven't listened to these beats at all. These are beats that have been submitted in the beat critique section that I haven't listened to since the beginning of February. So I'm just going to go through these. I didn't tell anyone that I was going live, so right now it looks like I am actually in here by myself, but I'm still going to do these critiques just in case anyone wants to watch these later on. Let me double check a couple more things here. Okay, I think we are good to go. All right, this first beat is from... no, you're not. No, I'm not. What? Terry, what do you mean? No, I'm not. This first beat is from Crisscross, and it's on YouTube. I don't think I'm going to click on the YouTube. Actually, since my computer is working a lot faster, these should load up pretty quick. Hell yeah, that was literally instantaneous. Okay, so I will be going to these YouTube videos. That's hilarious. One thing that I did notice in the past tutorials that I've been posting up, it really sucks because I recorded like 6 tutorials all in one day, but the settings, oh, I see what you mean, Terry. But yeah, I recorded 6 videos in one day, and my Streamlabs settings were absolutely horrible. So I was really looking forward to seeing high quality, high definition video on my tutorials. And unfortunately, the last 6 tutorials, I still have 4 more of those tutorials to post up, or 3 more. I already lost track. But yeah, unfortunately, for the next week or so, after this week, I still have more of those tutorials to post up that aren't as good of quality as I wanted after buying this computer. But I did fix the settings finally. So the next few tutorials should be good to go in terms of the quality. As for the live stream, I'm not sure what the live stream looks like. I'm gonna have to watch this video when I come back, or when I go off air. That synth bass is pretty interesting. Kick and snare are real clean. Not a whole lot going on with the drum pattern, which could be a good thing. Yeah, my Streamlabs isn't letting me see how many people are actually watching, so that's why I thought no one was watching. But yeah, apparently there are a few people watching. I have no idea. I can't see it. Yeah, this beat kind of goes. Oh, let me turn my chat on. My chat's turned off. Browser source. There we go. Now you guys can see the chat. Shout out to Classy Beats, Terry Van, Aton, Nemo. Good to see all you guys in here. Especially with a unannounced live. I didn't announce this on anything. Not even a Twitter little thingy. Twitter tweet. No, this beat goes. That beat goes. I just liked how clean it was. Oh, and you sold it too, so good job on that. Oh, this is Sansa? Yeah, Sansa is fire. Yeah. I remember Sansa from when we were doing the beat battles. I believe he got into the main battle. I can't remember. Another one from Sansa. Trying to find a way to see how many people are actually in the chat. Aton says he has 3 tests tomorrow. Aton's in high school, if you guys didn't know that. He's only like 15 years old, 15 or 16. What test do you have? Classy, where are you flying to? I'm just now noticing the artwork. This is ridiculous. I like the other beat better, for sure. You have this one unlisted. That's interesting. Not really much of a critique there. I just didn't really like the sounds for the melody, that horn, or that, I don't even know what to call it, but definitely sounded exotic, which could be cool, but with the melody that you had going, it wasn't really working for me. Aton says he has geography, English, and I don't know what the other one is in English. Oh, in terms of words. Gotcha. Sounds like your traditional high school level type of exams, for sure. Fatal Slap 1. Man, good thing. Ocelot. That name's familiar. Hey, Aton, do you remember Ocelot and maybe Another Vegan's live streams? I can't remember. I feel like this should be good. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I knew you were someone else, Terry. I just couldn't remember what your other name was. This is nice and loud. Turn this down a little bit, actually. Looks like I can't adjust the volume the way that I have this all set up. But this is a nice mix. I like the Foley in the background here. What's up, Madison? Good to have you back. Yeah, nice and simple. That was a good drop, but yeah, nothing too crazy. I liked it overall, though. Nobody Likes You is responding to this track right here. He said the snare didn't seem to match the vibe of the song, and he would have arranged it differently, but he agrees on the leveling and the mix. Yeah, I don't know about the snare, though. And this one is from Nobody Likes You, which is who responded to Fatal Slap. The entire low end needs to be cleaned up. Yeah, you have a lot of extra sub-frequencies that we don't need. Yeah, and the melodies are really low, so we can't really... It's hard to hear the melodies, especially with the way that the bass is. Yeah. Sounds like your mixing environment, whatever you're listening on, whatever you're using to monitor, it's not doing you any favors, because if you're not able to hear how muddy that bass is, it's going to be really hard for you to mix. I can't remember if you've had this problem before. That's the bad thing about taking breaks. I can't remember every single person that submits what their style was back when I was more familiar, when I was listening to these 3 times a week. But Terry asked if you can submit beats even when I'm not on. Yeah, because there's not enough people to where I have to skip anyone or anything like that. So yeah, for the time being, yeah, feel free to submit. And it's always nice when you have other people adding their critiques too. The same exact situation. So yeah, your monitors are fooling you for sure. And I'm sure this will be the same exact thing. No, this is from Sansa, so this is different. Some of you might notice the new keyboard that I have in front of me here. I finally got it to, if you were here last week, you saw the unboxing. And I was hoping to unbox it and get it working right away, but I definitely had some mishaps, and it took me a day. The very next day, I figured it out. But yeah, now I have my entire keyboard mapped to FL Studio, so now I make beats a little bit faster. That's definitely a fact. Just having one of my main go-tos now, Analog Lab, which is totally set up with this keyboard. Yeah, it's really fast for me to go through sounds and edit them to where I would use them for my own personal projects. Because like I know a lot of you guys work with presets and you love presets or loops and sample loops, but if you're someone that wants to get into sound design or wants to have another source of income, which is making loops, or having another way to get placements, which is sending loops, then yeah, definitely start getting into mixing, or not mixing, but sound designing your sounds, even if it's based off of a preset. You could start with a preset. That's actually what I do. I start off with a preset that's as close to the sound that I'm looking for, and then I'll go ahead and edit it from there. And it's definitely beneficial to have plugins like an Arturia Analog Lab, where, you know, everything's categorized into banks and tags and whatnot. Most top of the line VSTs nowadays do that. So even the new plugin in FL Studio Flex, it has different tags and banks and categories that you can use to filter down the exact sound that you're looking for, and then you could just go in and do your sound design from there. Yeah, Aton says I'm listening to beats from February. Yeah, I know these people aren't here, but people like Nobody Likes You, aka Sansa, or no, yeah, Nobody Likes You and Sansa, I know they'll be watching this later on, so yeah, I'm realizing these are old. We'll get to the new ones in no time, I'm sure. That snare is really loud. Yeah, actually, Fatal Slap is online right now, too. Yeah, the leveling on that beat just needs to be re-looked at. I would take another look at the leveling on that beat, specifically that snare. Or snares, I should say, because even the ghost snare was a little too loud. What's up, Ocelot? What's up, Simo? Terry asked, how do you sell beats, and are they worthy of being sold?
Sansa on the beat.
I mean, I guess if I'm being, there's two ways to look at that. I feel like, I mean, anyone can sell beats, right? But in terms of worthy of being sold, really, that's up to the population. That's up to the internet or the industry. That's up to the consumer. You got to put it out there to know. But if you're just wanting a, a general opinion from me, whether or not I'm not a rapper, so I don't really think of your guys' beats in that sense. But yeah, I wouldn't ask someone whether or not they're worthy of being sold. Your best bet is to put them out there for a certain price, and if they sell, they sell. If they don't, lower your price or improve your quality. That's really all it is. That's really all it is. Not really much else to say about that. And then how do you sell them? Bro, like people sell beats every type of way nowadays. There's no wrong way to sell a beat. You could post it on YouTube. You could post it on IG. You could DM. You could DM through Twitter, Facebook. Yeah, there's unlimited ways to sell beats. Email, loops, locally, going to the club. I don't really recommend trying to do that locally when you have the entire world at your fingertips. So. Sounds like an Internet Money beat, and this one's sold. Literally sounds like it came out of the Internet Money house. It reminds me of really early Internet Money at that. Back when I used to have a problem with Taz Taylor's melodies and even Nick Mira, because he kept doing the same little run, and you're doing that in this beat. The little like they did it in like, I swear, for an entire year. That same what word am I? That same piano riff, piano lick. Like I'm thinking of guitars because a lot of people associate guitars with having licks or a guitar run or a riff, but same thing can apply to piano. And you had that same exact. That used to be one of my pet peeves, hearing that same piano in every single beat. Simo says my FPS is lagging. Looks good on my end, so I'm going to have to take a guess here. I'm going to go to stream output. I don't even know if I can change my settings while... Yeah, I can't even change my settings while I'm streaming. Yeah, I'll have to guess again the next time around. I'll have to re-look at... yeah, because on my end, it's literally perfect. Like whatever I'm seeing in my camera, whatever I'm doing live is happening on my screen. But, oops. Shit. What did I just do? Oh, wow. You guys can't see me, right? I don't know how I just messed that all up. The entire screen. Oh, I clicked that on accident. Wow. Jesus. Sorry, I gotta fix my screen. I don't know how I messed all that up, but... I think we got it there. Oh, wow. I really wish I could see... let me go to YouTube real quick. Yeah, there's just something about not seeing how many people are actually in the chat that really bothers me. Maybe if I refresh this. Yeah, there we go. That did it. That definitely did it. Yeah, I could definitely do a tutorial on how to mess up a stream, that's for sure. I am, well, one reason why it might be lagging really hard is because I'm actually running off of my GPU. And my GPU is like bottom tier for sure. But I wanted to try it out just to see if that would allow me to play my keyboard without lagging, which it definitely does do that. But I think on the next stream, I'll try to stream off of my CPU instead, and I'll test out what the lag feels like on my keyboard. Yeah, so I'll probably do that like Friday or something, where I'll make a beat and we'll see how the lag is on there. But the quality will be much better for sure. So. Why did you just ask me if I play Paladins? Yeah, why did Paladins just pop up? Simo. Sansa sold this beat too. I swear, Sansa's probably selling more beats than anybody in here.
Sansa on the beat. Sansa on the beat.
Yeah, that the 808s definitely sound like a Smoke Perp, Murda Beats type beat for sure. I think you hit the nail on the head with this one. Yeah, I'm interested to see what the vocals sound like with whoever bought that beat. That'd be very interesting to hear. Simo, why'd you ask me about Paladins? I'm curious. Bananamus. How'd you see my desktop though? I don't get it. How did you see my desktop? Oh, you can see it right now, can't you? That's hilarious. So I'm on the wrong screen. I swear I just fixed that, like right before we started streaming. Display one, done. There we go. Oh my god, that's hilarious. But yeah, I just downloaded all those games that you saw. It's probably like a dozen games. And all the rest of the icons were the V collection. And maybe a few other plugins. But yeah, I just started playing games on my computer last week. So yeah, I downloaded Paladins. I didn't know you could play 1v1 though. That sounds boring as hell. The delay here. Doesn't seem like it's delayed at all, Simo. I'm typing delay test, hitting enter, and it pops up on the screen right away. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure where the delay is coming from. But yeah, next time I'm going to run off of my CPU instead of the GPU, and hopefully it'll fix that lag. What about the quality of the video stream? Like, is the stream itself like glitchy or buggy, or is it just lagging? Like, is it still in like 1080p quality? I'm curious about that. Nobody likes you. Any word on when the live beat critiques are coming back? Right now. Sounds have just stayed uploading beats. It's hilarious.
Sansa on the beat.
The drums are nice and clean, but maybe I would choose different drums because they all sound maybe a little too clean, like heavily EQ'd, and yeah. Sounds like there might have been a compressor used at some point with, or a transient shaper, because you could really hear those transients really well, but the drums themselves are like really tiny. They're like really small, which is an old symptom from the 90s. I haven't heard that in a while, where basically each of the drum sounds are so compressed, like all you hear is just the attack and the rest of the body of the drum is gone. This is borderline like that. Simo says 0.003 frames per second. DJ Vivaldi says it's good for him. Let me, okay, Simo, tell me when you're ready to do this test. I'm going to say a number, and then I want you to type that number. I want to see how long it takes for you to do that. Just tell me when you're ready, and then I'll say the number after you say that you're ready. That'll give me a good test on how much lag you're getting on your end. And plus, another thing that happens, I think, like Twitch and YouTube have different settings in terms of lag and bit rate and stuff like that. So right now I kind of have mine set to what Twitch has as the upper limit. So maybe I'll turn that down a little bit. I'm going to go off as soon as I get through these critiques, which probably will be another half hour or so. Yeah, Simo's taking a long time to respond, so I'm thinking it might be his internet connection too. But I don't know. Oh, if anyone's looking for a discount on the 2020 drum kit, use the code INFLIGHT50OFF. And the link is in the description below. But yeah, use that link and they'll give you 50% off for today. Sounds like this could be EQ'd a little different.
Sansa on the beat.
Simo, the number is 21. So type the number 21 when you hear that number. The number is 21. I want to see how long it takes you to get that message. Yeah, I feel like this needs to be EQ'd different. The melodies. It's just a lot of mid frequencies, and they're all like really built up, kind of resonancy. You're getting a buildup of resonance in one of those sounds too. That just kills my ears. Let's see. Yeah, I am getting skip frames for sure, according to these notifications. Is it saying 100% of the frames were skipped, or I was at 100%? These don't even make sense. Those numbers don't even make sense. It says your stream is experiencing issues. Yeah, I'm not using any CPU power. So yeah, next time I'll switch over to CPU instead of GPU, and then I'll turn down. Oh, wow. That's crazy. So Simo and Terry both said 21 at the same time, and that delay was forever and a half. That delay is crazy, crazy long. Yeah, this video is totally messed up. They're saying the video playback doesn't move for like a long time, but the audio doesn't lag. Yeah, I'll have to figure that one out for sure. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with the safest settings next time.
It's fresh and dope.
And then I'll try to edge it back as we go along. But yeah, next stream should be perfect. Check out the, oh crap, you're on Facebook. If you want, you could add a link to the comment in the video. If you're watching on Facebook and you want to submit a beat, it has to be a link. But just submit the link in the comments.